Suma-something talaga tong lutong ng crispy patata. Para siyang... Oh, wish it crispy patata. May something!
Bitaw. Ay, bitaw. Yan. Oh, okay.
Huawei Nova 3i. Pre-order now and at 15,990 pesos and get a free
Go to Ollie Pakala and the Sim boys.
3 laps to go for Ollie Pakala and Mahindra Racing. 3 laps between Ollie Pakala and $200,000 here in the first Visa Vegas E-Race. He's driven absolutely superbly, but he's just got a couple more laps to hold on. It's been a fascinating Visa Vegas E-Race, and Ollie Pakala certainly looks as though he's in the box seat at the moment as he comes through that hairpin left-hander over the Brooklyn Bridge again. Ollie Pakala absolutely in command of the Vegas E-Race. Through that long left-hander of turn 9, accelerating towards the flat-out right-hander of 10. Still, these two are nose to tail, and I think you have to say Rosenqvist has been the most impressive driver here.
The most pro driver?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He's done a fabulous job. But I'm just looking at the rate of learning of all the pro drivers, how quickly they've adapted to it as well. And that's, to me, that's one of the signs of a great driver. These guys are a driver, but competitors too, and that's, that's what we're seeing here.
So this is the battle between Jose Maria Lopez and Gregor Hutu over 6th position. So Gregor Hutu in that Jaguar car is in 6th spot at the moment. Jose Maria Lopez, the professional driver, 3 times World Touring Car champion for Citroën, and he's now moved to DS, part of the Citroën brand, and with the Virgin team is trying to push Gregor Hutu into a mistake. Meanwhile, Ollie Pakala is on the last lap, so he's just got 3 miles between he and $200,000, and he's got some...
Bono Huis has got traffic.
Yeah, Bono Huis is under big pressure. He's in 2nd place in that black and orange car. We're on board with Felix Rosenqvist in 3rd position. Up in front is one of the Andretti cars. Is there going to be a move on the last lap for 2nd place? They go nose to tail over the Brooklyn Bridge, down through the left-hander. If Rosenqvist passes Huis, it's an extra $50,000 for the Swedish driver. Little nose to the inside. Tries to just put Bono Huis off a little bit, but Huis is experienced. He knows what he needs to do to keep him behind, but that traffic up in front is really tricky.
You'd hope the Andretti guy would get out of the road. As a competitor, as watching this, and for entertainment value, it's brilliant. He just racked.
Oh, he's missed the apex. He's gone wide, and up the inside goes Felix Rosenqvist, up into 2nd position on the final lap of the Visa Vegas E-Race. Bono Huis, the man from pole position, slithers wide and drops to 3rd. Meanwhile, the other Mahindra of Ollie Pakala is surely coming through the final couple of corners now. The 26-year-old from Finland has driven absolutely superbly. He was further back in the pack in those early stages, but he has managed to wrestle it away, and they're coming towards the line now. The checkered flag is...
Gustong-gusto ni Shanchay na maging close kay Wasilay.
Kasalanan mo lahat to!
Huwag mong gawin to!
Kung feeling mo wala kang kakampi,
hindi na ulit kita sasaktan.
You'll always have your family. Sino nabuli sa'yo? Pumanda sa akin kung sino man yon!
May nanakit ba sa'yo sa labas?
At ang trouble sa love life, sagot na ng effort!
Tricks on how to get girls?
Basta sa dating, kami na ang bahala. Importante na ma-enjoy niya ang conversation niyo. Lagi mong tignan ang mga mata niya para maging unforgettable ang date niyo. Perfect!
Ano bang gusto mo?
Treat mo ako ng dinner.
Ready your heart for their first date!
Ba't nakatayo ka dyan?
Worried ako na baka di mo ako makita. Hindi ako makaalis kahit umulan na.
Okay, pasok tayo ng building.
Meteor Garden, bago mag-TV pa.
Ganda mo'ti, sana Steve-Bestie. Sexy pati, sana Steve-Bestie. Ganda mo'ti, Bestie! Ang Nesty ay low sugar, 4 times less sugar than the leading regular soft drink. Good for the body! Ganda mo'ti!
I was excited as well, so apologies for that. But there is Ollie Pakala then, Dilbag Gill, the team principal of the Mahindra team, coming over to congratulate him.
Double podium for Mahindra.
Yeah, absolutely. And there is Sebastian Buemi, who finished further back. So Pakala, Quist, Rosenquist, the top three confirmed now. Enzo Benito, Alexius Iacala, Gregor Hutu, Jose Maria Lopez, Sam Bird, Daniel Abt, and Nelson Piquet, the top 10. There you can see Enzo Benito having finished in that fourth place. As Daniel Abt celebrating to the end of that race because he got a 9th place finish. Ollie Pakala still making his way back around to the pits. There's Bono Huis, and he says, what's going on? Well, there's going to be a lot of debriefing after this, isn't there, I think, between all the various drivers?
Yeah, I think they might have a meeting at the bar later, and I think we know who's buying the first round. I think old Ollie Pakala might be on the bell there for that. Fabulous job.
Well, that is the end of the Visa Vegas e-race here, and it is Ollie Pakala who wins the $200,000, and there you can see the camaraderie between the sim racing guys. There's Bono Huis on the left-hand side, but here's a look at the results. It's Ollie Pakala who takes the win. Bono Huis in 2nd place, 3rd for Felix Rosenquist, 4th Enzo Benito, 5th Alexius Iacala, Hutu Lopez, Bird Abt, and Nelson Piquet Jr. completing the top 10. When we come back, we will have the podium presentations and the podium procedures, and we will see Ollie Pakala pick up his trophy and climb onto the top step of the podium as the winner of the first ever Visa Vegas e-race. Ollie Pakala, the champion.
Why are you here? On the edge of what can be seen, of what they can imagine, of what is possible. Come with us.
While attending undergraduate, current accurate numbers of income minus expenses, do you know what your gross margins are? Do you understand the difference between cash expenses, depreciation of 20 or 30 or 50%?
And we are back live from the Sands Expo Center. It is time for the awards. And to kick things off, we need to present the first award here for the Visa Vegas e-race. It's time to start things off with the fastest lap. And presenting the award from Visa, it's one of my favorite personalities in all of esports, Fallen from SK Gaming, here to present the award to Ollie Pakala. Ollie, come on out. It is time for the awards. The fastest lap, fellas. This one of the most impressive feats you can pull off, Jack. And Ollie, he got it done in the final laps.
And it was absolutely vital. That's what ultimately won him the race, because it was when he was in clear air by himself that he put in those fastest laps and had the fan boost to help him, of course. And that is what basically won him the Visa Vegas e-race. Really, really impressive stuff. And there's such a difference when you're by yourself out there, rather than dealing with everybody else. You can just get your head down.
He was on a different planet though, wasn't he? His lap times after that car change, he just was like, he was 26s and other guys were maybe in the 28s. So just, I don't know if he found a shortcut, what he found, but it worked.
It seems that Ollie's been swarmed by the media already. The champion also taking home a bonus for the fastest lap.
Now as if $200,000 wasn't enough.
Right?
Another 10,000.
Pretty impressive stuff here from Ollie.
It all adds up.
Finish phenom. There we go. The podium ceremony will happen in just a moment, but we do have Ollie. Ollie, please come on out. Meet Fallon, who has your award from Visa. His first trophy for the fastest lap.
I think we'll be seeing him again, though.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll see Ollie in just a moment. But before we bring out our top 3 racers, we need to introduce our presenters. Starting off with our 3rd place presenter, it's Christina Alejandre, the general manager of E-League. Presenting the trophy for 2nd place, Professor Peter Gutzmer, CTO of Schaeffler. And presenting the 1st place trophy, Guy Martin, head of European sponsorships and partnerships for Visa. Now we've met our presenters, let's meet our drivers. Starting off with our 3rd place driver, please give a warm welcome to Felix Rosenquist.
The top pro driver in the category. A really, really impressive performance from Felix.
And now for our 2nd place driver, please give it up for Bono Huis.
This is the man everybody thought would be the favorite, and you know, he would climb onto the top step of the podium, and unfortunately for him, it was 2nd place in the end.
Well, he did a great job, Jack. I mean, he did a flawless race.
Yeah.
Absolutely flawless race. But he, you know, Pakala was just in a different league.
He certainly was, and he'd been so quick in qualifying, he'd been so quick in free practice as well. It really was a superb performance from Bono to finish in that 2nd position, and hopefully we'll have him out in a couple of moments' time. Did you have a nice chat with him?
Yes, Bono's backstage. I have a feeling he'll be coming out here shortly.
And he takes home $100,000 too, plus the pole position, so $125,000.
Yeah. $100,000 plus the $25K. Not a bad day of racing here in Vegas.
Even I can add that up. That's pretty good.
He's terrible at maths. It's quite funny. Here he is, Bono
Huis.
Huis.
Is from the Netherlands. Give it up for Bono Huis.
Well, certainly one of the top sim racers in the whole world, Bono Huis, and you can see how competitive they are, even 2nd place. It's not what they come for.
He's not here for 2nd, is he really? I mean, we talk about the money, what he was here to win, and as they all were, but such is racing.
Serious competitors, but also good friends. Our 1st place finisher and champion of the inaugural Visa Vegas E-Race. Please give it up for Ollie Pakala.
Get a trophy, Ollie, if you want it.
Good guy, Jack. Fellas, final thoughts on an incredible weekend, the largest ever race for esports, $1 million prize pool, and our 3 top finishers.
Well, I've been competing and commentating on sim racing for 8 years, and so from a personal point of view, it's absolutely superb to see something like this happening and to see these top-level drivers mixing it with the likes of Felix Rosenquist. Absolutely superb.
Great to see the sim drivers getting the chance to come here and compete for this kind of money with the pros. I can tell you one thing, the pros are going to be out practicing like heck now, and to come back more competitive next time.
It's been my first major racing event. I had a fantastic time. Thank you guys for joining me all weekend long. On behalf of Nikki Shields, Jack Nichols, Dario Franchitti, and everyone here on the broadcast team, thank you so much for joining us in Vegas for the first ever Visa Vegas E-Race.
There are still many points to be won in this year's FIMSEV Repsol. Edgar Pond will continue to attack Jesker Raffin's impressive lead at the Jerez circuit. FIMSEV Repsol, September 30th, live on Edge Sport. Get ready for the final circuit of this year's Red Bull Rookies. Expect Javier Artigas and Felipe Salac to chase Denny on you for top positions, as we find out who will join Ken on you as one of this season's breakout stars. Get ready for the grand finale of this year's Red Bull Rookies Cup. Red Bull Rookies, Aragon. September 22nd and 23rd, live on Edge Sport.
They say life is like a ride. The highs and lows, peaks and valleys, ebbs and flows. That through the ups and downs, don't worry, we're just along for the ride. To hell with that, I say. We are not merely passengers following the tracks laid before us. We are in control of where we're going. And who we are. We are human, damn it. We are striving to get better, to keep moving, to never stand still, to navigate our own path, wherever it may lead. So if life is a ride, then I say tighten your grip and don't let go.
Badong! Alam mo, hindi mo naman kailangan gawin lahat yan para ibenta ang Royal. Royal ito! Ang bold orange flavor ay sobrang intense at action-packed. Kaya sa sarap ng orange taste pa lang, benta na! Bye!
Wait!
Royal Orange taste!
Gustong-gusto ni Shanchay na maging close kay Wasilay.
Kasalanan mo lahat to!
Huwag mong gawin to!
Kung feeling mo wala kang kakampi,
hindi na ulit kita sasaktan.
You'll always have your family. Sino nang bully sa'yo? Pumanda sa akin kung sino man yon.
May nanakit ba sa'yo sa labas?
At ang trouble sa love life, sagot na ng effort.
Tricks on how to get girls?
Ano ba? Basta sa dating, kami na ang bahala. Importante na ma-enjoy niya ang conversation niyo. Lagi mong tignan ang mga mata niya para maging unforgettable ang date niyo. Perfect!
Ano bang gusto mo?
Treat mo ako ng dinner.
Ready your heart for their first date.
Ba't nakatayo ka dyan?
Worried ako na baka di mo ako makita. Hindi ako makaalis kahit umulan na.
Okay, pasok tayo ng building.
Meteor Garden, bago mag-TV patrol.
like one of my clients a few days ago said, you climb for about 45 minutes and then you descend for 3 days. So it is an epic downhill, and the scenery is just breathtaking. You know, you've got two of the world's highest mountains.
Sumasomething talaga tong lutong ng crispy patata. Para siyang... Owishy crispy patata. May something!
Bitaw. Ay, bitaw. Yan. Okay. Back to basic.
Todos aquí, todos al mismo tiempo, pues para joder. Soy idiota, córrate. A ver. No, sí que no me dejan pasar. Ahora sí. Gordo infame. Hombre, dame mi pelo. ¡Cabra! ¡Malnacido tú eres! Tijera, papel. esa mía!
Sanchay na maging close kay Wasilay.
Kasalanan mo lahat to!
Huwag mong gawin to!
Kung feeling mo wala kang kakampi,
Hindi na ulit kita sasaktan.
you'll always have your family. Sino nang bully sa'yo? Humanda sa akin kung sino man yon.
May nanakit ba sa'yo sa labas?
At ang trouble sa love life, sagot na ng effort.
Tips on how to get girls?
Basta sa dating, kami na ang bahala. Importante na ma-enjoy niya ang conversation niyo. Lagi mong tignan ang mga mata niya para maging unforgettable ang date niyo.
Perfect!
Ano bang gusto mo?
Treat mo ako ng dinner.
Ready your heart for their first date.
Ba't nakatayo ka dyan?
Worried ako na baka di mo ako makita. Hindi ako makaalis kahit umulan na.
Okay, pasok tayo ng building.
Meteor Garden. Bago mag-TV pa